Hey guys, what's going on? My name is SurvivalLilly and today we are experiencing an extreme storm which is probably going to last the entire week. So the task of today is I want to build a Dakota fire hole, and that's probably the only fireplace that you can make which is safe even in strong winds. So right now I'm sitting in this water hole which is a little bit protected from the wind, and there's still a little bit of frozen water in this hole. And now take a look at this. There's a frozen fish in here, and I just discovered a second one too. So these poor buggers have frozen to death. So yeah, if you find water holes like this, it's always worth to check them out because you might find some treasure in there. But now let's go into the small forest and let's try to make a Dakota fire pit. Okay, I got my digging stick. Woo. And I cut it off in an angle here so that it digs better into the ground. As you can see, the soil is very sandy. It's almost pure sand. So it's easy to dig, but I have a couple of roots that are coming into my way. So I try to get rid of the roots because I don't want them to burn. Potentially that could cause a forest fire, but now in wintertime, when the sand is really wet, it's not going to happen. But in summertime, you have to take care that you are removing the roots from the fire pit. Okay, next I want to enforce the Dakota fire hole with this old rusty bucket that I found in the forest, and it's going to be a perfect dome for the fireplace. And if you don't have something like this, you can always line out the fire pit with some stones. And sometimes you would not even need to enforce the walls, but because I'm working with sand, sand is very likely to collapse, and that's why I want to enforce the fire hole with this bucket here. And it's perfect because it's open at one side, so this is where the air can go into. Just fell over. Whew. I'm glad that I'm sitting in an area where it's very young trees. Okay guys, so when I was about to light the fire yesterday, my batteries of the camera went out, and unfortunately I did not have any spare batteries, so I had to drive home. But today I'm back. Yeah, so now I want to make fire in the Dakota fire pit, and today I'm going to use my flint and steel kit. And this is what people have used for about 100 years to make fire before matches were invented. So in here I got a flint stone, and I got this carbon steel striker, and then in this tin I have my char cloth, and today I want to make some new one, so I'm going to show you how you can make this black stuff here. Okay, first I want to stick in a little bit of wood because the inside is quite moist, and I want the tinder bundle to sit on top of dry wood, otherwise it will smoke too much. See that? It's glowing. Okay, so this is the Dakota fire hole, and as you can see it's burning very efficient. It's also very hot. The flame that comes out here is very hot, and it's burning through the firewood very quickly. So you constantly have to feed new firewood into the hole. So what is the Dakota fire pit for? First of all, when it's windy you can make this fire so that your fireplace is protected. Second of all, this is a great fireplace for cooking. And third of all is that you can use this style of fire for stealth camping. Now the disadvantage of this fireplace is that it doesn't radiate off a lot of warmth. So it's just a very small flame, and it's not good for warming yourself. So this is just for cooking or for having a small light, but it's not good for warmth. And if you want to warm yourself up to prevent hypothermia in wintertime, for example, you need a much bigger fire than this. Anyway, this is a great fire lay, and I really love it. You can also make it bigger, much bigger, and then you have a Dakota fire hole that is also a big fire that can warm you. So there are different styles of this kind of fire that you can make, and I really like it. It's super awesome. And what I want to do today is, I do not have so much char cloth anymore, so today I want to make myself some new one. And for that you can take any kind of cotton material, like for example your jeans. Just make sure that this is 100% cotton and that there are no synthetic fibers inside of the cloth that you want to char. And now I just take this jeans material and put it inside of my tin can. I close it up, which will create an anaerobic environment. And now I just put it into the fire, and I will leave it there for about 15 to 20 minutes from now. And after that we will have this black material, which is catching the spark so easily. Let's see how the inside looks now. Ooh, that's not good. Here you can see that the jeans material that I used is not 100% cotton. So apparently there was some plastic fiber inside of the chin, and that's not a good thing. No, this is not catching sparks. So unfortunately this doesn't work. Okay, so this is the char cloth from before, which is still working. And as you can see, it's much softer and it will catch the spark much more easily. Okay, unfortunately the char cloth making did not work out today, and that's because I didn't bring the proper material. So I thought that this jeans material was 100% cotton, but it was not, and that's why it was not working properly. Okay, so now I will burn the remaining coals, and after the last wood is gone, I will extinguish the fire. And yeah, this is how you can make a Dakota fire hole. Pretty awesome style of fire. I really love it. Okay guys, so this is the lesson for today. I hope that you learned something, and if you want to see more basic wilderness survival skill videos, then make sure that you check out my playlist, which is about this topic, on my channel. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned till next time.